Okay, it seems I'm live. Is it? I know people are watching. People are busy watching IPL here, and so that's a drawback, when IPL gets started. So yes, we got 9 people are waiting. They are watching. I don't know, and I can see people are still waiting for us there. Okay, so let's get started. So as you know, this is Ask Anything Sunday Live. So you can ask any questions, by the way. And we forgot to start that thing. So welcome back, aliens, and this is the yet another Sunday Live. Uh, okay, so let's start with the question itself. Nothing to specify much. Oh yeah, we have two announcement about Hyderabad. I got one of the question there. So yes, we have a Hyderabad meetup at the April end or May first week. I'm yet to decide the date because I will be leaving Mumbai on 19th April for Hyderabad. I have some work there, so maybe I will do a meetup before my actual work. So I have a work for 5 to 6 days there. So maybe I will do a meetup before the work or after the work. So if it is before the work, it will be 22nd April. After the work, it will be first week of May. So that's the announcement. So yes, we have a Hyderabad meetup on the way. Uh, Maybe soon we'll be also going for a Bangalore meetup. Let's see how that goes. But first we have a Hyderabad meetup, which is April end or May first week. So if you are in any college and if you want a seminar, will be available. I guess yes. Send me a mail because I have got some mails regarding that, and let's see how things goes. So send me a mail. Uh, Okay, things going good. So I can see 138 people are watching this and 29 likes. Come on, guys. Come on. Click on like button if you are enjoying these type of sessions. I know I missed the last week session because I don't know if everyone knows about this. I shifted to a new place. So I was living in Mumbai first and now I'm living in Kalyan. So even I got one of the questions there when I'm coming to Kalyan. So I'm in Kalyan now. I'm living in Kalyan. So, and we'll be doing a Thane meetup, a Mumbai Thane meetup soon, because I can now take both the cities, right? Okay, so that's the announcement, and let's start with the questions. Here we go. Okay, so Shubham says, "Sir, please start replying emails." Okay, Shubham, I was busy with all the shifting work. You can see my desktop, my workstation is not even set up yet. We only have a monitor without any wires. I'm still trying to set up my workstation. I'm looking out for a good office. So it will take some time for me to get back to my work. As I have announced that 2 weeks back, I was going back on work, but due to shifting work, I was busy, so was not able to do that. Okay, so we got another question here, which is please tell me one thing that PHP is best or JSP. See, both have their advantage or the drawback. So if you are in freelancing world, if you're in middle level projects, of course you can go for PHP. But if you talk about enterprise projects, they normally prefer Java. And if you are working with Java, of course you will be using JSP. In fact, nowadays we don't even use JSP. We use different view technologies because it's all about MVC now. So when you say view, earlier people used to use JSP, but now they are using something else like velocity, free marker. Then we have theme leaf. So they're using those things. But so those both are good. It's depending upon whatever project you're working on. So we got a question from Shreyas. Any plan for Python tutorials? Python not as of now because I'm doing something else. Maybe you can expect Spring. Uh, okay, you can expect Spring. I want to complete data structures, servlets, Go Java, and blockchain. But no Python on the way. Okay, so Big Shot says when you will be coming to Kalyan. Oh, that's the question I answered. So I'm in Kalyan now. Okay. Okay, next question is that how to learn cloud computing? It's very easy. Just go to Amazon, which is AWS, and just explore. You can watch some videos. I do have some of my videos on AWS. You can watch them, and I feel it's more about you explore it. The more you explore, the more you learn about AWS. In fact, they give you 1 year free subscription just because they want you to learn AWS and so that you can work on it. That's the best way to learn cloud computing. Otherwise, what you can do is you can buy online courses. There should be a lot of videos on YouTube on cloud computing. Just explore them. And otherwise, you can just buy some courses or you can buy some books. The only drawback of buying books or courses is AWS. The cloud computing is expanding in a big way. There's every new week we have new features, and if you're buying a book, you are getting limited to the older features. Not a bad thing, but I would say go for online courses, which is on YouTube because they do update it. You can also buy the course. That's fine. Okay. Next question. Next question. Pune meetup. Pune meetup. I have done a Pune meetup way back. I guess in month of Jan, if I'm not wrong. If Jan and yes. Okay, so the next meetup plan is Hyderabad and Bangalore. Let's see how Pune goes. Maybe if I'm traveling from Hyderabad to Mumbai, I can take a 1 day gap in between. Let's see. Okay. Uh, Sir, can I go for machine learning? Of course, you can go for machine learning. It's a very hot topic, by the way. The only thing is, machine learning is not that easy to learn. It's not just learning basic of machine learning will be enough. But yes, learning basic will be good for you, but it will not be enough. There's a long way to go for machine learning for the AI. If you want to make a career in machine learning, this is the time you have to start. So start with basics, and but remember one thing, it's a very huge field. It's not like you will complete the course in 3 months and you'll be expert in machine learning. You can call yourself as a beginner even in 1 year. So yeah, but it's a good time. Anyone can start machine learning now. Okay, so Navneet says, what next after Core Java to become Java developer? So after Core Java, I would say go for advanced part, which is learn Servlet, JSP, Spring Framework, Hibernate. Those are things you have to go for if you want to be a Java developer. Okay, next, what the difference between Apple and Google? Okay, now Apple and Google is difference between apple and oranges. They are very different. Apple is in hardware world, Google is in software world. I know Google is trying to compete with Apple in hardware world as well using Pixel, but I feel when it comes to hardware, Apple is the best. The type of hardware that they build. I know they are costly, but even Google, even Pixel is costly. Even S7 or S9 is costly. So if you talk about all these huge companies like Samsung, they have flagship phones. They are costly, right? You cannot just say Apple is costly. Even Samsung is costly. Even Google is costly. Now, in terms of software, Google is way ahead with their AI features. Apple is also working on AI thanks to Siri, but Google is way ahead in terms of software. The amount of data which Google has is much more than Apple. So they're very different. One is in software, one is information, and second is in hardware. They're very different. Okay, so next question. Voice is a bit low, is it? Voice is low? It's perfect, yeah. I think it's perfect because I'm just using my phone here, which is very, very near to me. Okay. What about Delhi meetup? So yes, I went to Delhi last month and I was supposed to take a meetup, but I got some urgent work, so I came back to Mumbai. Okay. Internship for Telusko, I'm waiting for that. Okay, internship, yes. So I'll be doing a remote internship from the month of May or May end. Yeah. So from month end of May, May month end, I will be doing a remote internship. So I will let you know. I will make a separate video on that. How do you get qualified for the interviews and all those stuff. So it will be May end. Okay, so I have a question. I have no question because you cleared everything in your topic, but that's great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a good name. Okay, Pratik Tucker says things to do during MCA along with academics. I would say if you are doing MCA, this is the best time you can learn something very new because people who are doing bachelors, they are very new to IT and learning new things like AI, blockchain will be difficult. But if you're doing MCA master course, I would say go for AI or machine learning or blockchain. So these are the hot topics nowadays. So do one thing. You don't need certification as of now, but if you can learn something new, make a project, and that's a good way. So I would say at least build 2 to 3 projects in next 6 months in any technology you want. Maybe if you're choosing blockchain, build it 2 to 3 projects. If you're going for machine learning, learn everything and try to implement something using machine learning. So that should be good. So that's what you can do while doing MCA. If you want to be quite sure about your job, go for certification. May not be for AI, but for something else. Maybe Android, maybe Java technologies, maybe JavaScript. So that will give you a job. But if you want to do something new, I would say AI or blockchain. Okay. Could you tell me best approach for Java speedrun in 2 days? Can we learn 2 days Java speedrun? Okay, so you already know Java and you want to revise. I would say watch my videos in 2x. So instead of watching them in 1x, you can watch in 2x, and that will make a quick revision. In fact, I do have one video which gives you the code of everything. I guess I forgot the link. So just search for the video which I have a 1 hour complete Java. Is it there? I guess I have a video for oops. You can watch, you can learn entire oops in 30 minutes. Try that. Okay. Okay, so next question is it late to start a programming career in 30 years, okay, at 30 years old? I wouldn't say you are late. It's just that companies will not prefer such a huge gap. But yes, if you are joining a startup, if you see, it's all about the problem solving skills. It's not about how you tackle interviews. Startups, they don't care about your age; they care about your skill set. So if you have a good skill set, if you know programming, so spend 2 years because it will take some time. It's not that easy to be a developer. So spend 1 or 2 years, learn something new, build projects, do a freelancing work, build a lot of projects, and go for startup interviews. It should be helpful because they look for skills, they don't look for age. In fact, I have seen people who start programming career at the age of 35, 40. I don't know how well they were doing it, but they started their career as a programmer. Because we have different levels, right? We have we have programmers, we have good programmers, we have great programmers, and then we have great software developers. It's not just about coding; it's also about the overall things, the software engineering skills. So it's never too late. Okay. Does home automation is a good idea? Yes, it's a good idea. I would not say in India, but in US, yes, it's a good idea because a lot of people are using that. Uh, but maybe in future you can expect that in India as well. Okay, what's Mukesh says Indian Nadella. Oh, that's great. Just because of my hairstyle, is it? Uh, okay. Next question. Next question. More about bug bounty. Okay, I don't do that unfortunately, so can't answer. Okay. Are you going to start Flutter tutorials? No, I'm not good at designing, so I don't want to start Flutter because last time also I got the same question. I researched about Flutter, and I'm not good with UI. And so if you're not good with something, don't take a risk. At least at this point, I want to focus on those things which I'm good at. Okay. Scope of web development. We have a very good scope because people are still using more web compared to mobile phones. Mobile phones are being used more, right? But if you talk about YouTube, the amount of I can talk about my YouTube stats. I get 50% from mobile and 50% from web. So people are still using web. It's not that people only focus on mobile nowadays. So we have a good scope for web development. I would say if you want to be a web developer, be both Android and web. Because when you build an application, you have to do for both the users, right? The web users and the mobile users. Okay, so next question. Next question. Come on, where's the question? It's just running up. Okay, machine learning with Java. You can start with it, but I feel all the online courses which are available now, they are going for machine learning with Python. So that's the thing. Because Python has a lot of libraries for machine learning. Java also has it, but then Java people don't promote. Python people they promote, and that's why they're getting famous. Uh, okay, so start with Python. I would say go for Python. Okay, so questions from interview. Okay, interview questions. Okay, I would say go for, so just go to a website and search for interview questions. You will get a lot of questions. I'm not able to record question at this point. Uh, that's a good way to go. Maybe I will make a video on that. That's a good idea. Make a video on interview preparations. Think about it. Okay, so next question from Big Shot. I'm in Kalyan. I don't have a graduation degree, but I'm knowledge of. Oh, okay. So Big Shot says you don't have a graduation degree. That's fine with me. I don't want people who have a good degree. I want people who have a good skill set. So if you can come for the interview and if you can prove your skills, of course you can do internship at Telusko. Okay. Okay. You want a banking project on using Servlet. Okay. Need to think about it. Should I go for Kotlin than Java? Okay, that's a good option. If you want to be an Android developer nowadays, you can go for Kotlin. It's a good idea. But I would say first learn Java. Don't skip Java because see, ultimately, even if you're working on Kotlin gets compiled into bytecode, which works on JVM. So if you learn Java, you'll understand how JVM works. You'll understand how bytecode works, and it will be easier for you to learn Kotlin as well. So I would say learn Java first, learn Java basics, and then go for Kotlin. Please make tutorials on Spring Boot. Yes, Spring Boot is on my list for making videos. Okay. What's the scope of MCA? MCA is a good scope, because there are because if you are doing normal degree, if you're not doing engineering, some companies that don't prefer bachelors, which is BSc IT or BC. Example, there are some companies where I was giving training, they used to only prefer engineers and MCA people. They used to hire BSc people, but not for development work, but for support work. So if you have done your BSc IT, BSc Com Science, and BCA, you might get a job at a big company, but the profile is important, right? Okay, I'm not saying support is bad, but then filling Excel file every day, you'll not get excited because of that. So if you want to be a developer, I would say go for MCA if you have done your bachelor's. But if you're doing engineering, you don't need to do masters, I guess. But yeah, MCA is a good course. The other thing is you are spending your 3 years. If you can use it wisely, that's a good option. Okay, so Jindal says, I'm highly thankful to you because of your videos. I can easily announce my coding skills. So that's great. That's something which gives me motivation. Motivation? Notification? Okay, I just mix up two things. I guess. But that's a good word. Notification gives you motivation. Motivation. Doesn't matter. Okay, so next question. Uh, Okay, 4 years of experience in Java developer. Okay, Java developer, should I start with Scala? Of course, you can start with Scala. Will Scala replace Java totally? You cannot say that. Scala will not replace Java entirely because Java will be replaced by not one language, it will be replaced by the entire suite. We have Kotlin, we have Scala, so we also have Groovy. So everything is covering some part of Java field. Like Kotlin is overcoming, shadowing Java in Android. Then we have Scala in big data, and we have Groovy for web projects. So Scala will just replace partial of Java. So I would say learn Scala if you are in enterprise world, if you are doing you're working on big data. So Scala is a good option. Okay, next question. After Android, web or blockchain? See, if you're really thinking about blockchain, go for it because in next 1 year, we'll be having so many vacancies for blockchain and we will not be having much developers or much people who knows blockchain. So this is the best time you can learn blockchain and get into industry. And as per research, as per the survey, there are so many companies, they are doing proof of concept or which is POC on blockchain. If it is good for them, they will be implementing it. And the moment they implement it, there will be a lot of people who knows blockchain. So I would say go for blockchain. The only thing is, it's not that easy to learn because being a bad blockchain developer, you should know a lot of things. But if you can learn those things, it will be awesome to know. Okay. For the next 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes more. because we have almost done with half an hour session, right? 20 minutes? Okay. The 10 minutes more. Okay, so where is your office in Kalyan? Okay, not so. I'm yet to take an office. I will be taking an office in May. So we still. So after shifting, I still have some other work. I have a training. I have some other work. I have to go to different cities for some work. So after all these things, I'll be opening an office, and that will be somewhere. I will let you know. Okay. Okay. So if you are feeling I'm a bit off today because I'm not feeling well, I'm not completely okay today. As you can see from my face. Okay, so Asus laptop for programming, yes, it's a very good laptop. Okay, and Asus, which one? If you're talking about gaming machine, it's awesome. In fact, I do have my Asus machine here, the gaming machine, and for programming, it's awesome. I'm not sure about other machines. If you're buying anything about i3, maybe i3 later generation, that will be great. Okay, Chennai meetup. Okay, so I don't have any plan to come to Chennai at least for next 3 to 4 months. But let's see if I get training in Chennai, I'll be surely coming to Chennai. Okay. Do internship make easy for getting a job in a campus? Yes. If you are doing internship and if you're doing a meaningful work, because see, some people they do hire interns, but they only hire interns for extra work like filling Excel form, then providing a support. But if you are really doing something awesome for them, like designing a system, then making databases, creating the software, if you're doing these things in internship, of course, it will be easier for you to get a job. Okay, so which book I prefer to sharpen my skills? Depending upon what you want to learn, Piyush. For Java, I would say go for complete reference. You can also look for Head First Java. Those are the awesome books. Okay. Okay, so Shivam says, what should I learn before Node.js? I would say learn JavaScript because Node.js is JavaScript, and also the how web works. The backend system works. Learn about MVC, the basics of MVC, how client and server works. So learn all those things. That would be good. That would be good. Okay, so Chinmay says, okay, here from Vashi Meetup. Hey, hi Chinmay, I still remember you. That's great. The Vashi Meetup, I remember. Okay. Okay. Okay? So Arpit says, do you coach? We do take coaching for Java E. See, I used to take online courses before. So last year, the complete year, I was taking online courses. But now I have stopped online courses because I want to focus on more on videos. Because I was not getting enough time to make videos because of my online courses. So yes. So I don't take online courses of now. Big Shot says also get emails from Dr. Bazra. Yes, I do get a lot of emails from Dr. Bazra. I don't know if they know, if they analyze the data. So, I don't know why. Okay, so Himanshu says, sir, I'm on level, have good career or not? Yes, it does have a good career. I have heard a lot about level, which is 7, I guess. Maybe not that good in PhD, but it has a good career. So that's what I heard. Okay, I don't have practical, what do you say, practical thing on PhD. Okay, so okay, next 5 minutes. How much time is there? Okay, next 5 minutes, and then we are closing. So, can you upload Spring videos? Yes, the Spring videos are on the way. Okay, not now. It will be there in the month of May because everything will start from May. So this is just what do you say? I'm trying to set up everything. So a new office, company registration. There's so many things which are on the way. So once I complete everything, I will be making a lot of videos. Till the time you can watch my Kojava videos because I'm uploading new videos on Kojava every day. Uh, so okay, so two last questions. Let's see. Okay, so here's the question. Which topic I learned first? JSP Servlet or Spring Framework? Okay, the steps is first learn Kojava, then learn Servlet, JSP. Now, once you know this code of it, then you can go for Spring Code because Spring Code is dependency injection. If you know Kojava, it will be easier for you to learn Spring Code. And then go for Spring MVC, Spring Batch. So in that steps. So first CoJava, Servlet, and JSP. That's the sequence. CoJava, Servlet, JSP, and then go for Spring Code and Spring MVC. Okay. Okay. So Flutter versus React Native. No idea. As you know, I'm not into designing, so I cannot comment on that. Okay, please upload Hibernate more videos. Okay, you want advanced videos on Hibernate? Yes. So I will not be making videos on Hibernate, but I will be making videos on Spring and Hibernate. Making a project using Spring and Hibernate, that's what I'm thinking about. Okay, scope of, last question, scope of blockchain. We have a very good scope of blockchain because a lot of industries, they are moving towards blockchain because of the technology it provides. Okay, it's not foolproof for every company because some companies have rejected blockchain because of, they have a different requirement, you know. They are not happy with blockchain, but if you say 80% of companies, they love blockchain, they are still into POC stage, which is proof of concept. Once they feel it's working for them, they will be implementing it. And once they start implementing it, you'll be having a good option. Okay, so Arpit says, do come live chat regularly, sirs. Yes, I'll be doing live every Sunday. So last Sunday I missed because I was shifting. So I shifted last week. So I was doing some setup and I was not able to find my tripod. I was not able to find my chargers. But today everything is set and not everything is set. There are still things which are yet to complete, but I'll be doing live next Sunday as well. So that's it, everyone. So I'm not feeling good today. I'm not 100%, but I will be doing live again. So Sunday evening, maybe 5, 6. That's the time I go live. We should be setting a good time. In fact, I'll be doing a poll on my YouTube community. Then I will ask you a question. No, which day and what time is perfect, and you can vote. And based on that, I'll be going live. So. So that's it, everyone. See you in the next live session. I hope. Okay, I try to answer as many questions as possible. I know I have not completed all the questions, but we'll do next week. Yeah. So that's it. Thanks for joining. We'll see you next week, coming Sunday. Bye. So that's it. Bye, everyone.